Hey guys, what's shaking? It is Wednesday, December, I want to say 4th. I want to say it's the 4th, but I'm not totally sure. Oh, I need less water. I'm making some rice right now. Some dal and some samosas. And I just wanted to like catch you guys up on what I've been up to because I've been crazy busy. And when I mean that, I don't mean I've been out and about spinning my wheels. I've been mostly at home spinning my wheels, but nonetheless, getting stuff done. So my last video, I announced that I'm making an album and that it's going to be produced by Hans Christian. And how exciting that was to announce that, because for about a year now, I've been having this dream to work with him specifically on an album. And then when I went to the Midwest Yoga and Kirtan Festival at the end of September, and I played there, I got to meet a lot of artists that I've only seen, you know, on YouTube until now. And I got to meet, well, if you've been keeping up on my vlogs, you would have seen some of that information. And I met David Newman and Sean Johnson, and I met, well, like so many people, but I really wanted to meet Hans Christian because I'm like, oh my god, you know, this guy's so amazing. And so I was talking to him there about like that I wanted to make an album soon and that I wanted him to produce it. And he was like, well, send me an email when you're ready. And so anyway, it kind of caught up with me that I wanted to do this, and I started putting it together. I released my GoFundMe on Thanksgiving, which we are at 1,750, and I am amazed by everyone that has been so graciously supporting this, because you know, it's a huge project, and anyone knows that has done it for themselves. But I got that together, and this is after I had a meeting with Hans, and we talked about kind of my vision, which is a traditional call and response kirtan. Of course, it's going to still be my essence, totally, but that's my goal. And I put together some sketches over the weekend, last weekend, and it's a good start, but I got a little ways to go with everything, because it just, you know, takes time to write, and to write well, and that's something that I don't have much experience with yet. So that's where I am with everything, and spreading the GoFundMe, continuing to do monthly kirtan in Stillwater, which is where I live, and put my rice away. And yeah, so our next one is December 15th in Stillwater. And then I've been teaching Qigong on Thursday nights at the same yoga studio that we do the kirtan at. And I designed a t-shirt for like merch, and I'm working on this one that I did. If you guys follow on Instagram or Facebook, you would have seen the design, but it's a little more of a woman's kind of style. So I came up with a idea for men as well, which is my next project. But yeah, and we got a Christmas tree, and I'm really excited for Christmas, and going sledding and going skating and all the stuff that I love to do in the winter. This is a lot of stuff I'm naming right now, but yeah, it's kind of what I've been up to most recently. And I've done some video projects with Ragini, with my friend Ragini, which if you guys pay attention at all on here, you would hear me mention her name frequently. So if you go to her channel, you can watch some of our videos. And yeah, you know what, I just have been like mulling over a lot and like what I want to do with my life right now, because I like to be busy with things that I'm passionate about, and I've just been trying to stay in the vortex. Abraham Hicks, good stuff. I've been listening to that, try to stay in the vortex, because you know, it's not easy to do what I'm doing, and I get that now. Like, I get that the artist life can be difficult, and you know, it's not as predictable as, you know, having a corporate lifestyle. Nothing against that, but it's just nothing that it's not something I can do. But I've been trying to just stay in the vortex about money and like trying to find ways to make it all work in a way that feels good to me. And so I really want to be like a social media editor on the side of what I'm doing. I'm really, at least I think of myself as good at like Instagram and Facebook and stuff. And I don't do it for the purpose of getting money. I you know, and I don't make money off of that stuff, but I do it for the purpose of just having fun, and it's kind of like a blog for me. But you know, with content that and people that I am passionate about, I think it would be really fun to have that kind of a like side job. I don't know, but so far I've only just done some like video projects with friends, which has been a great foot in the door with all of it, and I've gotten better at putting together videos. I've been using both stock footage and also my own footage, because I usually have my camera on wherever I am, or most places I am. And that's just been really fun, and I want to do more of that. I also want to work on my client base, because another thing that really fuels me a lot is doing soul readings for people. And I had a reading yesterday with a woman across the world from me, and it was really moving for me, because sometimes we undervalue what we have to give in the world. We undervalue, I have to keep reminding myself, don't look there at the viewfinder, look at the lens. Oh, that's annoying. Forgive me for that. But we undervalue what we have to give in the world, and it was just really cool for me. It's cool for me every time to, you know, share wisdom or experiences that I've had with someone else. You know, something that may seem really simple and just groundwork to me is something really profound to someone else. And it just, every time I have a client, I'm just really moved by it, and it not only helps them, but it helps me, and I just want to do a lot more of that. Yeah, it's really important to me to keep that part of my life and part of what I'm doing, because while writing books is great, it's the connection with people that really makes a difference for me. Oh, another thing, I submitted a proposal for a Qigong conference in the spring. I haven't heard back about that yet, if I will get to speak at that, but I was invited, and I'm crossing my fingers that I will get to speak there, because I was there last year for the 4-day conference, and it was so incredible, and I really liked that they had so many speakers in the community. Like, they have these breakout sessions in between Master Lin's talks. If you don't know who Master Lin is, you can check out springforestqigong.com. Master Lin has been my teacher and how I've learned Qigong, and basically the foundation of my spirituality. And I met him back when I was 9 years old, and I've been with him since, and it's just cool to see all of this coming together. I'm working my way up in the certification process, which basically means that they are a school now, and so there's like different levels of certification right now. I'm still at the bottom. I'm a certified practice group leader, which is what allows me to lead practice groups every Thursday, and that's been really fulfilling. But my ultimate goal is to be a Qigong master one day, and that's not a title that I take lightly or see as, you know, it's beyond certification. It's something that takes many years of dedication to yourself and your own practice, and it's one thing at a time. But as you might be able to tell in this update here, I'm kind of all over the place, but that's just what it is right now, and I'm trying to stay grounded with all this stuff. Yesterday I was on the computer for like all day long working on that t-shirt design and painting and stuff. But what else? Oh, last week I got to meet Mari Perrone. If you guys have read the channeled book A Course of Love, she lives in St. Paul, and like 30 minutes away from me, and I had been, well, I should say we had been trying to connect for the last probably 2 years, but life just was happening, and we didn't until last week, and we got to have dinner together along with her assistant Rose and their mutual friend Pamela. And so we had a dinner together, and we got to talk about our journey with channeling, and how it all kind of opened for us. And that was really cool to hear her story, and to see how grounded she is in her work, and how important it is for her to have personal relationships with people that are about that work, about that book. And it's considered to be the sequel to A Course in Miracles. So yeah, it's really powerful and really nice to have that meeting. And now in a little bit I'm gonna be having another meeting talking about some more ideas with like Qigong workshops, retreats, kind of what I want to do with that. So yeah, just making some Indian food. Just got back on a walkie with Fritz, and it is snowy outside. I don't know if this is going to be too whited out. No, you can see. So it's snowy outside, and I'm really enjoying it. I know everybody that doesn't live here, oh, right now, thank you. Everybody that doesn't live here, they're like, oh, I'm so sorry you live in Minnesota, like you must be hating this cold right now. I'm like, don't be putting words in my mouth. I love it here. I don't mind the cold. I like the summer and I like the cold. I love the snow. You know, I wouldn't be happy in a place that is summer all year round. So, yeah. So, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm already planning what I'm gonna be doing like in the next couple months. And then my birthday is coming up at the end of January. I'm turning 23, and yeah, I just want to keep up the Qigong and keep up the Kirtan and really make headway on this recording process, because, well, the goal is somewhere between January and March to record this album. If it ends up being later, then it ends up being later, but until it's not possible or not coming together the way that I would like, my goal is this winter. So I'm just taking a little break from like recording ideas right now because it's been a little bit overwhelming for me, but I will jump back in very soon and continue to make headway. And in the meantime, if you guys feel compelled to support the album and my vision for this, I'd be really, really grateful. No amount is too little, really, truly, because it adds up. It adds up really quickly, and I just want to say and remind you guys that, you know, I appreciate every little bit, and I'm really, really, really grateful for all of you that have already contributed. And yeah, so that's my update for today. Everything's good, and please give me an update on what you're doing. And I'm just sending you hugs and blessings and good vibes and peaceful vibes. And I will talk to you hopefully very soon. Bye-bye. Why are my outros so awkward? Bye.